You're losing sleep, and it's not because you binge Netflix or scroll feeds at midnight. It's that voice in your head grinding guilt into your chest every time you don't see the sunrise at 5 a.m., like you're failing at life before breakfast. Here's the thing, that guilt, manufactured, sold to you by productivity porn and morning routine gurus who never mention how defeated you feel when their magic formula doesn't work for you. You've heard it 1,000 times. All successful people wake up early. Lie. Jeff Bezos sleeps 8 hours every night. Tim Cook, sure, he's up pre-dawn, but Elon Musk tracks hours of sleep like it's rocket fuel. You can't copy-paste discipline. Your brain, your wiring, your biology, it's not waiting for a magic alarm. Think about the last time you forced yourself up in the dark. Eyes caked, mouth dry, brain running in slow motion. You promised yourself the clarity would hit. Instead, you're chasing caffeine by 9 a.m. and your focus just keeps slipping away. Here's the part nobody talks about. Stanford's 2010 study, when sleep is cut short, cognitive skills collapse. Reaction times, memory, emotional self-control. They measured it. Accident rates spike. Basic problem-solving tanks. And it's not even about not enough sleep. It's about mismatched rhythm. When you rip yourself out of REM in the wrong cycle, your body rebels. You pay in exhaustion, in irritability, in that simmering anxiety under your skin all damn day. That's not discipline. That's fighting your own biology. Routines feel safe, but here's the crack in the story. Chronotypes. You've got a clock buried deep in your brain, the suprachiasmatic nucleus if you want to sound fancy, that's running its own show totally separate from your alarm. Some of you're wired for pre-dawn, but if you hit your creative peak after dark, you're not lazy, you're doing exactly what your brain is designed for. Forcing an early start, that's like running with your shoelaces tied together. Stop lying to yourself about what excellence looks like. It's individual. It's built into your cells. The guilt is a virus, not a cure. And get this, mood. When you crash out of bed hours before your brain's ready, your stress hormone cortisol spikes higher. Right away, your immune system takes a hit. Want to know the literal measurable result? More sick days, less focus, emotional burnout. You feel it. Dry mouth, pounding in your temples, snapping at people for no reason. So yeah, rise and grind. That's actually grinding you down, not sharpening you up. That sense of defeat. You're not imagining it. Your body is throwing alarms because you're at war with yourself. Wait, think about that. Why do so many elite athletes, musicians, creatives, people whose actual job is to perform at the edge, protect their sleep like gold? Roger Federer claims he gets 12 hours a night. That's discipline. That's refusing to sabotage your own output to fit somebody else's script. You're not lazy because you wake up at 8. The world just runs on a timetable that doesn't account for how your circuits are soldered together. And the guilt, that's not your intuition. That's marketing. It's good for selling planners. Bad for your brain. There's one pattern behind all of this. You feel like you're failing before you even start. It keeps you chained to habits that don't belong to you. Every time you hit snooze, shame, frustration, self-loathing. You start the day behind, crushed by an imaginary scoreboard. Who set that timer? Not you. Probably not even anyone who lives like you. Break that cycle. Control starts the night before. Set your alarm for your brain, not for social media clout. You owe nobody your mornings. What you owe is your highest self, and you'll never meet that version of you by sleepwalking through someone else's routine. Here's the kicker. The biggest breakthroughs, ideas that feel radioactive, decisions you actually remember, all come in those late stages of sleep when your brain finally runs wild, free from inputs. You shortchange that. You're not cranking out brilliance at dawn. You're just draining your batteries by lunch. Sleep researcher Matthew Walker said it straight. The shorter your sleep, the shorter your life. So tell me, what does getting up at 5 a.m. actually buy you if all you feel is this gnawing hunger to crawl back under the covers? If you want clarity, energy, ambition, you build a routine for your mind, not your Instagram. You want discipline? Protect your sleep like it's oxygen. This doesn't get talked about. It should. You've been subscribed to a myth, and it's time your biology got the final say. Don't chase someone else's pattern. Find yours. That's how you actually win. That's how you finally let yourself breathe.